Good morning, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. I just dropped my wife off at work and was thinking about some emails that I was reading last night. One of them was from Smittyohio, is what he asked me to refer to him as. And he was talking about a couple of 100-ounce bars of silver that he has. Well, he has one and his sister has one. And they were given to him by their father. And the way that these silver bars came about was when they were kids, they would go and collect scrap silver from photography, from what I understand. At least that's what he was saying in the email. At least that's what I was getting out of it. And from the collection of the scrap silver, their father was able to acquire these two 100-ounce bars of silver that he had left to him and his sister. And now he's asking, what do I do with these 100-ounce bars of silver? And I got to thinking about it. It was just like the way these silver bars came about. I would never get rid of those bars. There is so many memories tied up into those silver bars that nobody else is going to appreciate. And every time you look at those silver bars, you're going to recall all those different memories of collecting all those and all the different times of, experiences that are just going to fade away if that bar disappears. So I would never get rid of that bar of silver myself. I would just use it as my base to collect more silver, and that would be my new method of savings. But if I was to get rid of a 100-ounce bar of silver, and the method that I would probably go about it, there's a couple of different things. Do you need the money? Do you need the $2,700 that the bar is worth? So, like, I don't know what silver price is right now. I think it's around 27. I didn't check before I started the video, but we're just going to assume it's $2,700 worth of silver that's sitting there. At best, you're going to take some kind of premium hit if you take it to a dealer. So your $2,700 bar of silver is probably going to be $2,500. All right. You might get a little bit better deal than that, but you can just assume that you're going to take some sort of hit on the price. Now, if you do go to a dealer, you can go to like coin dealers or jewelers, or there's a lot of silver dealers. Like if you're living in the bigger city, like there's a lot of gold and silver dealers that you can visit that will give you that somewhat remotely close to spot price, and you can cash out that way. Another way to go about it is if you didn't really want to cash out the entire amount, like you wanted some silver, you can't really like cut this bar in half. It's like graded and stamped and stuff like that. You want to keep it as a solid piece. What you could do is take it to one of these dealers and say, hey, I want like half in silver and half in cash. And, you're going to take another hit. Or you can just ask for it all in silver. It's like, hey, can I trade this 100-ounce bar in for, say, like 90 ounces of eagles or something like that, or silver eagles? That doesn't seem like a very good deal, but if you know what I mean, you can kind of work out different deals like that, like maybe just break it into different smaller pieces from the dealer. Again, like I said, you're going to take a hit for it. The other way you can go about selling it is to use an online dealer. Now, online dealers are pretty good. They pay fairly remotely to close to spot price. The only problem with it is that you have some shipping charges, and you have to trust that once your silver goes that the deal is going to go through. I mean, I like having like right there on the table. Like that's why I like going to the local dealers, is because you put your money on the table, you get the metal, you put the metal on the table, you get the money. It's that easy. But when you send that metal off, now you have the worry is like, did it make it? Is it, are they gonna, hey, what metal? We never got any metal, kind of thing. So trusting the online dealers. If you do use an online dealer, use one that you are familiar with, like you have already purchased metal from, so you know that the deal is going to go through. Um, I kind of like, I use one that's fairly close to my location. I like some of the pieces that they produce, and it's a place that I could drive to. I've never sold them metal, but they do have an opportunity. Like they show it right there on their site. It's like, hey, if you want to sell a silver, this is how you do it. And then, like I said, like it's close enough that I could drive to if there was ever an issue. It could be like, hey, what's going on? So those are the ways that you could go about selling it. You could also go onto like Facebook Marketplace or like Craigslist and try and sell it there. I don't really recommend going to those places. I have found that the silver deals on there are not very good. Sometimes they seem shifty, like as if it was fake, or they have it way overpriced. So I try and stay away from Facebook or Craigslist as far as purchasing silver and gold, stuff like that, just because the scam part of things that are There's too much shifty stuff that happens there. And then put the word out there. Just word of mouth. Like, let people know. It's like, hey, I got this 100-ounce bar of silver. And you'd be surprised. You might find somebody who might be willing to just straight up buy it off of you. And, in that case, that would probably be the best deal you could get. All right, uneducated economist, you guys let me know.